there is always a debate between, can we do it internally or do we need an external partner? Do we partner with them and do it together, or we outsource and do it as in black box? So these conversations we always face, and everybody of us face this dilemma. But I'll give you an example. It would really best serve the intent. I was working with one of the companies here in Atlanta, a $7 billion organization, so quite big size. I did all the presentation to them, showed them what level of optimization we can do. And then the lady told me that we have 30 people in our company, right? So we can do what all you're saying. And I said, good enough. If you are able to do all of this, here is the presentation. Here is all the work that I have done so far. Go ahead, do it. If you need any help, feel free to give me a call. I literally walked out of that meeting saying that I'm not going to get a call back. But to my surprise, in 3 months' time, I got a call back. And this was on 20th of November, just before Thanksgiving. I was about to go on a cruise, and she called me and said that our sales kickoff is coming up in mid of February. We want these things to be done. All the transformation we said we wanted. Can you do it? And I said, what do you mean, can you do it? She said, you're free to use my team if you want to, but we want your company and you to take the ownership and deliver this. And long story short, we were able to deliver it, and she called me to that meeting, and we jointly presented to the salespeople the kind of changes and transformations we have done. What that really tells you is that it's not about your internal skills alone, right? And there are 3 or 4 aspects to whether you should consider having a partner, in what capacity you should have a partner. First important thing is, do you have internal skills? Because Salesforce is an ecosystem which is continuously changing. And if you have people working for you for 3-4 years, they are not on their toes to learn new things because they already have a secure job. A partner, on the other hand, it is his bread and butter to learn what new is going on and leverage that with his customers. Second thing is bringing an outside-in perspective. And that is something many companies miss, right? We have worked with a lot of other companies, and we know what works, what doesn't work, and what are the best practices that we should implement here versus what are the best practices that will work with your organization. And it comes with your organizational structure. It comes with your organization's culture. It also comes with how much risk you take. It also comes with how many transformation programs you have gone through, right? So what is the technology change that your people really take in? Last thing I will say is, in many conditions, it also makes sense to have a staff augmented team and get a partner to work with your people. And those are the scenarios where your domain is very specific, right? In case of fintech, in case of healthcare, the domains are very specific, compliances are very high. So in that case, it makes sense to augment your team with a partner team, do the transformation together. And these are typically the staff augmented engagements. The only difference you should do is you should still run them as a milestone-based engagements. And you should still say, as my last customer told me, that use my people if you want to, because you need one throat to choke, right? If you run a staff augmented team, you taking the ownership, then you are owning all the risk. So get a partner, you make your people participate into that team, but have one neck to choke is what I will ultimately say when you are trying to decide whether you should insource it, do it yourself, have an external partner do it, or do it together.